Welcome to Study Loop.
Hello. In this video, we're going to compare two different types of food webs and why they often exist in the same ecosystem. The two types of food webs that we'll be describing are detrital and grazing. Detrital and grazing are most easily defined by their primary producer. So in a detrital food web, the primary producer is, or are, the primary producer are animals / organisms, really organisms, that feed on decaying matter. So things that feed and get their energy needs from matter which is decaying. Because of this, they're most usually called decomposers or detritivores, those that eat vor eating things that are decaying. And they're most often bacteria or fungi. On the other hand, grazing food webs are those where the primary producer are photosynthetic organisms, such as plants, or often bacteria as well. These photosynthetic organisms are then eaten by herbivores and then carnivores in the general cycle, such as these. If we compare these two to each other, you can understand why both are necessary or often in an environment or ecosystem. Because the detrital food webs is one of recycling, right? They take in decay. However, they're unable to actually produce energy from the outside, right? There's the things that they eat are things that are decaying matter, meaning they were already in the ecosystem. Grazing food webs are actually able to produce energy from the sun, right? So they take energy into the into the ecosystem, right? And we can see that therefore both of these are necessary, because if you don't have the detrital food web, you're not going to recycle your decaying matter, and you're just going to have a lot of decaying matter and wastes of those energy funds and carbon funds and other nutrients. Whereas the grazing are able to take energy into the ecosystem that weren't there prior, right? They're able to take energy, since they're photosynthetic, from